Hi Capricorn, welcome to your mid-January 2023 birthday bonus reading. All right Capricorn, in meditation I heard brace for change. You've been planning for something pretty major and your efforts are about to pay off, which sounds really awesome. So this could be about work, whatever this is. I heard you may be met with resistance from others, but take any criticisms with a grain of salt. Remember who you're doing this for. That's interesting. All right, Capricorn, let's take a look at what is presenting in your life mid-month. What do you have for Capricorn spirit? What is it that's presenting itself? Something major. Wow. Cards are flying. A lot of energy. Bottom of the deck, woman holding a coin. All right, let's see what we have here. Patience, rest and rejuvenation, attachment, the thinking man. I feel like there's something you have been carefully planning, plotting, and I feel like regarding this attachment energy, there's something that you are disconnecting from, breaking away from, releasing. And I think that whatever this effort is, it has been, very long awaited. I'm also getting that for some of you, whatever you are releasing, I heard letting go of. Whatever you are leaving in the past, this has been a difficult thing to detach from. Let's take a look at that. What is it that has presented itself that is requiring change or detachment? What is that? Decrease, a cycle is winding down. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, discovery, the vast universe, professional assistance, and taking steps. I can look at this both from a spiritual perspective and a practical perspective, and I'm going to do both. I think, first of all, Capricorn, whatever you've needed to do, it has taken strength that maybe you really had to muster from deep within yourself. But I think whatever you're looking at, whatever you realize is being presented to you, or maybe the decision that you've been making over time, you now realize, it's time to, insert the key and turn the knob or something like that. If you felt that you couldn't accomplish something, Spirit is here to remind you, yes, you can. And there are limitless opportunities for you. You're empowered. You are encouraged to unfold something for yourself. And it just requires a bold step forward. You could require some assistance regarding your work. It could be something, legal. It could be a big step like opening a business, doing something that requires, sort of checking boxes, whether it's a legal something or, work, something related to ensuring a plan that has been laid out is executed perfectly. I don't know. For some of you watching, you may have sort of a meticulous nature, and you've kind of been waiting for the right time or the right environment to make something happen. Now, if this is related to something you are discovering about something you've been, very tied to, and it could be a lot of things. It could be a work obligation. It could be financial. It could be a relationship. I think that there has been a buildup of energy regarding this thing that you're dealing with, this thing you've been deliberating, and I think it's like about to come to a head, and the time to make a change or to pivot in a way is presenting itself. I think the goal is in sight. You know what you want to do. You know how to get there. And I'm almost feeling like this criticism that is around you is something that maybe hasn't played out yet, but it might. It could be that you're also kind of laying low and being very careful about what you tell others at this time. They may sense it. They may be picking up on something. Again, I'm looking at this clock and I'm looking at the chain around this figure's wrist, and it's almost like when the time comes, you will insert the key and turn the lock. It's a matter of like maybe timing. And I'm getting, because of the channeled message, I'm kind of getting things are about to happen. Things are about to pay off. Okay, so let's take a look at what is being presented. I'm just going to scoot these over. What do you need to know? Mid-March, why did I say that? Mid-month, January 2023. What do you have for Capricorn? What is going to play out? What do they need to know, Spirit? I just heard 6. I don't know if that's 6 cards. I heard 6. Is this about balance? Could be 6 cards. Okay, 2 of Wands. Let's see what we have here. Okay, well, there you go. There's the criticism. Okay, well, your hard work is going to pay off. I feel like you have been waiting for the right time to break free of something. You've had your eye on whatever this is for you for a while. I feel, Capricorn, that, you know, whatever you've had to wait for, it's because there have been other factors at play. And I think that, you know, whatever has held you back has been a combination of your own free will and maybe some of the things that you felt you had to close out or were obligated to. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. What about this 5 of Swords? Clarify the 5 of Swords. What does Capricorn need to know about that? I'm getting a strategic energy with that. We have the 2 of Cups. This could be a relationship. What about it? 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. If this is a relationship you're moving toward or someone moving toward you, I feel like someone has love to express. It could be that you're moving out of a very challenging connection and seeking love with a partner who's there for you and willing to put in effort. With this 6 of Pentacles energy, I'm kind of getting a sense that whatever you've been connected to, whomever you've been connected to, has presented, you know, maybe a selfish energy or an unwillingness to step into the role of being worthy of your partnership. Did that make sense? Let's look at the 3 of Wands. So you're looking to the future. I feel like this thing that you've been planning. Yeah, I just saw the 7 of Pentacles trying to flip up. You've been at this a while. Okay. We have the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Wow. Yeah. Hanged Man. Whatever circumstance you found yourself, you weren't happy. There's regrets. It could be that there's been something from the past that didn't pan out in the way that you wanted it to. It has you feeling a little, I heard a word I don't use, so I'll use it. Downtrodden is what I heard. And I think that you've been disappointed enough that it has driven you to make a big change. And, you know, part of that is perhaps filling your cup And any solid relationship begins with self-love, is what I'm hearing. And I think that the breakaway, which I think is coming, is a result of some self-love, healing, introspection, and some, perhaps effort on your part to recognize something was not working. Let's look at the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. I think there's a little bit of anxiety about turning that doorknob. Eight of Swords, please. The Six of Cups. King of Cups again. Capricorn, if this is someone from your past, someone who's been unable to shake something that happened between you, it could be that's weighing on their mind if this is completely vice versa. Yeah. Taking a look at this connection, having another fresh perspective about maybe the way they treated you, the way you left things. Are they being strategic because they're afraid you're moving on to something more balanced? Oh boy, plot thickens. Is all my channeling about them? Let's look at Temperance. Ace of Wands again. Queen of Swords, bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. I think there has to be a logical approach to a new beginning if this is someone who is taking steps toward another person. I'm going to say it that way because you could flip this. If this is not you, it's them. There could be a decision to introduce a more logical, clear approach if perhaps there's something about, unbridled passions or something like that that just hasn't worked. I'm almost getting that whatever it is, it's weighed on someone quite heavily. And if that's kept you or your person in a place of indecision, you have to look at this differently. You have to, okay, I'm hearing that whoever this is about, you have to be willing to take a look at your own patterns, your own approach. Yeah, there's a need to turn the focus inward to understand if there's something about your connection or maybe a pattern of connections that hasn't worked. Self-awareness is important. Clarity around one's own approach. This is feeling cryptic. Let's look at the Ten of Wands. The Two of Wands again. I feel like there's been a lot of time and this heavy weight of whatever needs to shift that is forcing a turn of events or this pivot, this crossroads, a big decision. We have we have 3 twos here. And if this is a decision about love, I feel like it's a little bit make or break. Strength. Anything else? Ten of Wands. I'm feeling that one. The Page of Wands, bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. There's definitely a new approach because I'm feeling that there's something about an approach that was wrong. What am I getting? Spirit, let's look at that. Let's look at the approach. What is Spirit telling me about that? What does Capricorn need to see? Okay, a lot came out. We have the Moon and the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion. The Three of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Cups. The Moon, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Hierophant. If this is a situation where someone was evaluating long-term happiness and stability, It could be that there was so much time and indecision around whatever this was that it could have resulted in someone walking away. If this is about walking away, this is someone wanting to come to you to heal some past hurt. If this is a decision about leaving, a perhaps family situation, two people need to get on the same page. And part of that is to alleviate any burdens of the past and to clear up any ambiguity around someone's intentions, approach, or situation. I think there's going to be communication. We're going to look at that, but I want to get one more about what Spirit is guiding you to do, Capricorn. What are you being shown? The Hermit. Powerful energy of self-awareness, introspection. We have the Empress at the bottom of the deck, Judgment, Knight of Cups, King of Wands, Justice. This is making something right, but it has to be based on learning from the past, knowing yourself at a really deep level. I say yourself. Again, reverse this if need be. Let's take a look at the truth that needs to be spoken. First of all, let's get a little bit of a theme around that. So Spirit, we're going to look at truth. So a good decision can be made. Tell us about the truth. Okay, we have balancing the scales. Sixes are about balance, and I did hear 6 earlier. We have divine masculine, contemplation. Wow. Offer. Okay. There's some truth. There's some truth. So if all this is about a connection, a deep soul connection, about someone stepping into this more balanced place within themselves, because I do get that there's a lot of introspection happening here, and maybe this is the truth you tell yourself so that you have a healthier, better perspective to share with others. Whatever that means, whether it's leaving something behind or walking towards something, whatever you've been planning, whatever has been planned, it is because someone has achieved a certain, state of self-awareness and awareness of what makes them happy. And I do think that this 7 of Cups energy was a wavering energy. Whether this is you or somebody you're connected to, this is really about putting the wheels in motion. Contemplation is great. Patience is great. Taking time out to really understand something at a deep level, particularly when you've been in this place, the 4 and the 5 of Cups, disappointment, regret. It's equal parts understanding what we contribute to something and where we're coming from, and also the expectations of the person we're connecting with, or maybe as the case is disconnecting from. This is about clarity, the Queen of Swords. If this is someone contemplating offering their cup, I feel like it's because there's a realization that where energy was spent in the past didn't work. Okay, let's look at this truth. Tell us more. Tell us more about the truth that will be spoken. Oh, wow. We are not on the same page. I had other involvements. Oh boy. I have learned hard lessons through this. I've been through hell. Oh my gosh. I love you deeply. Oh my goodness. And I'm about to leave. Bottom of the deck, do you still care? Okay, well, I don't have to over-explain what this is about. This is someone evaluating a really tough situation that is being left behind. And I think, you know, Capricorn, you're an earth sign. I get it. I have a lot of earth in my chart. I understand that while you may have recognized over a long period of time that change is necessary, change is also difficult when it kind of rocks your world or your stability. And where, you know, any moves toward another person are concerned, there's risk and there's calculated risk. And I feel like whatever's happening here is more of a calculated risk, because this Seven of Cups energy brings with it a lot of uncertainty. Whatever's happening here, though, there could be an energy of overthinking, right? Eight of Swords. There is that. So I think that two people need to get on the same page. So let's take a look at what needs to be cleared up. I don't know why I picked this deck. Sometimes my fingers just do the walking. Let's find out what needs to be cleared up. Okay, something about the past. Six of Cups energy. Reliving the past. Whatever it is, whatever you're mulling over or whatever occurred in the past needs to be ironed out. I have a feeling that with this grade energy, there is some sort of ambiguity. Something needs to be cleared up. Oh, wow. Okay, I just got something related to a past life energy. Is someone realizing that someone they're connected to has been in their lifetime after lifetimes? I just got a past life energy. That is crazy. Hopes and wishes. Do we want the same thing? This is about planning your future. This is about not giving up on what you've worked so hard to attain. Substances affecting your life. This can be anything. It doesn't have to be red wine. The photograph just does the trick, though, doesn't it? There's something that's an impediment. It's coming in between you and what you want. What is that? Substances affecting your life. What is that, Spirit? Ah, pride and ego. Pride and ego. Okay, I just heard an old saying. I think I have this right. Pride goeth before the fall, before a fall. What else? I haven't heard that in a long time. Growth and expansion. This is really about lessons, the evolution of our souls and what our soulmates help us through. This is learning from the past. This is embracing something new, which will be healing and expansive. It's actually a really nice energy. If there is someone unwilling to, you know, have that new perspective, to really look at themselves at a deep level, that's needed. Let's get one more. Blessings coming your way. This is a recognition that when we are willing to let go of old cycles, old patterns, maybe destructive things or patterns, relationships, if you will, whatever this is for you, when we're willing to do that, right? When we're willing to have a balanced reciprocal connection with someone, then that blessing is bestowed upon us. And, you know, whether this is somebody ready to leave a long-term situation or just to make an exit because they want better for themselves, it's going to be different for everybody. But I think, like, now's the time. If there's anything to wrap up or understand at a deeper level, or maybe to apologize for, forgiveness, now's the time. Soulmate bound. Oof. Yeah, it feels like almost like this feels like a karmic contract. And someone needs to take charge of, you know, their life. Look at the very liberated energy that this figure puts off. Arms outstretched like, oh God, I'm free. Purge. Okay, so let's take a look at what comes next. Let's look at this first. What is Spirit showing you, Capricorn? What are you being shown? You have an opportunity to do something again. Someone may be returning to your life. They want a do-over. Stability. Okay. This can be an energy of money coming to you. I am putting these two together, blessings coming your way. You know, it's interesting. The download I'm getting now, it's kind of an aha moment, and probably for all of us. The minute you turn your back on something that has depleted you to the point where you're like, okay, I'm ready to let the karmic burden go, suddenly the universe brings in a reward, whatever that means. And it doesn't always mean a relationship. It could mean that you're just turning the page on an old cycle. And then there's this beautiful reward, guidance, clarity, vision, making repairs, reconcile, apology. Bottom of the deck, marriage. Let's take a look at what the divine wants you to know about the person you are moving toward. Anything else? The person in Capricorn's life, please. Foolish. They feel like a fool for crossing the line and messing up the connection, but too embarrassed to come forward. Okay, let's see here. Unsighted. They're unable to see the complete extent of the toxicity they brought into the connection because that's all they know. Wow. On a pedestal, you're the queen of their heart, the queen of their fiercely guarded castle. It's only fear that makes them run. Insatiable. They have an insatiable thirst, a thirst that no one else but you can satisfy, craving for you more and more. Wow. Taking aim. They've stepped into their power and taking action towards you. They will not miss the mark this time. Okay, Capricorn, well, so much for this being about your job. Somebody's coming back. All right, what do you need to know about this connection? Let's get a few cards that explains this relationship. Now and in the future, let's not look back. Capricorn and their person. Okay, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You deserve love. You are lovable. There needs to be a healthy sense of reciprocity, and I'm hearing even independence. Independence, that's important for someone. Wow, we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Calling in your soulmate. Okay, this aligns with the story I was telling before. There is a situation where something must be released, right? And once that is released, new, healthy, reciprocal love will be on your path. Now, if that's a person for you or for your person, okay. If it's something else, if it is a pattern or a belief or a mindset, that's changing. So let's take a look at the energy between you and your person. Stalemate. A stalemate situation. Someone needs to take decisive action. Lessons of Neptune. Denial, illusion, and deception of self or by another. Self-love, boundaries, and detachment are important. For some of you, this is a relationship that's being left behind. fragile heart. You can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. Wow. This is your energetic match. Oh, Capricorn. Two birds sing sweeter than one. Let's look at the opposition you're up against. Whatever this situation is, what are the obstacles? Lay of the land, there's the past life energy I was getting. Ancestral wisdom, reliving the past. I was totally picking up on the fact that you are in a cycle that has repeated itself. It could be a cycle with this person. Look at this. Diving into a task. Whatever needs to happen, I feel like there are some criticisms. At the bottom of the deck, we have balancing act, dances on one foot. Let's see what else. What needs to be navigated? I feel like this is, just kind of a staring something in the face, focusing on it, not turning away from it. This could be part of someone's, healing a relationship, healing self. Benefactor, grace and generosity. We have dream thief, refusal of the call. I'm getting a strong denial energy with this. If there's a situation where you're dealing with someone who will not step into their true, authentic energy, or if their true self is something that doesn't agree with you, synergistically, or if they're in a situation like that, I feel as though, this waiting period or this, refusal of the call is about to come to an end. I do. Again, we have a reference to balance, reciprocity within a relationship. Bottom of the deck, beloved, radical acceptance. What is the spiritual purpose of this connection? What is the spiritual purpose for this? Healing the soul's DNA. Wow. Okay, we have contract. Your souls have incarnated together by mutual agreement. There's something you must do or clear in this lifetime. Isn't that fascinating? Yeah. Greater awareness awaits. Visions. What you are seeing is an important message for you from the divine. This could be prophetic in nature or serve as powerful symbolism. So pay attention to any visual cues, numbers, synchronicities, even dreams. They're telling you something. They're telling you a story. Clear your aura of unwanted attachments, memories, or unhealthy energies. Release and renew. Definitely had that wherever that was. Here we go. Attachments. Oops, wrong card. Well, I don't know where it went, but that's okay. There's something that needs to be cut away to make room for something new, something reciprocal. If this synergistic energy is coming through to tell someone in this equation, your perfect match is out there, then really, whatever they've been holding on to and haven't wanted to let go of, which is, frankly, not going anywhere, it's something that can no longer be ignored. Okay, let's get some advice for you, Capricorn. External forces are influencing you. Pay attention to what fulfills you. Happiness doesn't require permission. Gosh, doesn't that feel like an unfair obligation? It really does. Somewhere you lost who you are. Time to return to yourself and nurture that part of you that needs breathing room. I feel like these chains have been on someone for quite a while. Okay, they're telling me that one. If you're wondering if this will happen, the answer is yes. Okay, let's get Some advice. What does Capricorn need to know about this situation and how things will play out? New home. So for some, this is about a move. If you're leaving a situation or someone is leaving a situation, a change in home could be indicated. Winter. In Northern Hemisphere, that's right now. Wow, new career. This is big stuff. Brace for change. That's what I heard. Brace for change. Whatever you're planning, everything's about to come to fruition. Okay. Bottom of the deck, reconsider. Yeah, something is on your mind. You're deliberating a massive change. Yep, listen to your intuition. Spiritual teacher. Very kind of karmic energy with this. If this is who you're connecting to, this is someone who's really showing you a bigger purpose in your life, or you them. Not the right time. I do want to clarify winter. It could be related to moving or career, but let's just get a clarifier. Tell us about winter. What does Capricorn need to hear? Your intuition is telling you, look at that. Whatever you feel, Capricorn, wow. And if this is about the people around you or the people who are being cut away, situations that are not healthy, trust what you feel. Trust what you feel. What else? More time needed. Look at that. Next month. Okay, what about it? I think this is a reconnection because we have unhappy without you. Time to talk. Bottom of the deck, committed elsewhere. I think I saw that, but there was also an energy of, yeah, oh gosh, yeah, here we go. An energy of other things coming into play. And I think they all came out. Starting a business. So we do have new career here. Make the first move. Positive experience coming. They need help. Interference from others. Honesty. Yeah, there's going to be a little resistance from other people, which we heard. But I think that this is a shift for the better. Whatever that means. You know, Capricorn, if this is not in your life and it's in the life of the person you're connected to, they are really needing to temper some expectations of other people. They're needing to be very clear with the people around them, what is their truth. So it's going to apply a little differently for everybody, but it feels like a really powerful realization is hitting. And it's just about to, like, be blown wide open, I feel. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Just for fun, we're going to pull a few tea leaves. Take what resonates, leave the rest. What do you have for Capricorn? They all want to fly on the floor. What do you have for Capricorn? What do they need to see? I almost feel like we'll see the card change for the better or something like that, because it does feel that way. It feels like it's an old, tired cycle that needs to be released. Okay, I heard one more time. There's something in here. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the card May. Let me get what's on the floor. Okay. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And we do have spiritual teacher here. Makes sense. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. That's very specific. So is this. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, which I was kind of picking up on. Change for the better. All right. Wow. That is nice. Okay, Cappy, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've had a great birthday month. Thank you for being here, and I will see you for February readings. Take care.